Hi, you are listening to the Carmen De Bono podcast, where we unpack topics to encourage, equip, and empower you. I'm your host, Carmen, a registered counsellor who is passionate about coming alongside people. If this is your first time pressing play, or you are a returning listener, welcome, and I'm excited to spend this time with you. In this episode, we are going to talk about the power of intentional rest, why doing nothing is everything. But before we do, welcome to season 3 of the podcast. It's so good to be back, and I hope you've been keeping well and taking good care of yourself. So let's get started. In a world that glorifies hustle and constant productivity, rest has become a radical act. But just not referring to any rest, referring to intentional rest. It's the kind of rest that is deliberately chosen, mindfully practiced, and unapologetically prioritized. It's about reclaiming time to really restore the body, mind, and spirit. So what is intentional rest? Intentional rest is the practice of pausing on purpose. It's not passive, it's not accidental, it's rest with a purpose, to recharge, to reflect, and to reconnect with yourself. It might look like taking a walk without being on your phone, lying down for 20 minutes in silence, practicing deep breathing, or scheduling a weekend with no plans. It's the difference between numbing out and nurturing your energy. Why we need it more than ever. Our culture often equates rest with laziness, which is so unfortunate, and busy schedules are worn like badges of honor. But this constant on mode can take its toll. Chronic stress leads to burnout, fatigue, anxiety, and even physical illness. The irony. Taking intentional breaks can actually improve your productivity, creativity, and focus. Intentional rest isn't about slowing down to do less. It's about slowing down so you can live and work with more presence and purpose. So here are some types of intentional rest. Intentional rest goes beyond sleep, and here are a few dimensions to consider. Physical rest can include gentle movement, stretching, naps, and sleep hygiene. Mental rest can look like meditation, journaling, being in silence, and reducing information overload. Sensory rest is turning off screens, spending time in nature, and dim lighting. Creative rest can look like engaging with beauty, art, music, and poetry. Social rest looks like setting boundaries, spending time with uplifting people, or enjoying solitude. Spiritual rest can be a time for reflection, prayer, or mindfulness. How to build intentional rest into your life. Number 1, schedule it like you mean it. Put it on your calendar. Treat it like a meeting with yourself. Number 2, start small. 5 minutes of stillness is a start. You don't need a spa weekend to begin. However, that does sound nice. Number 3, listen to your body. What kind of rest are you craving? Tune in. Number 4, protect your boundaries. Say no, log off, disconnect, to reconnect. And last but not least, number 5, practice without guilt. Rest is productive and needed. So some final thoughts. Intentional rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. In fact, it might be the most powerful thing you can do for your health, your work, and your relationships. In choosing to rest intentionally, you are choosing to live more fully, with clarity, presence, and joy. So take a deep breath, step back, and do nothing for a reason. So that's it for today's episode, and as always, I'm grateful for the opportunity to come alongside you. If you know someone who might benefit from hearing this episode, why not share it with them? You can subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode. And if you are listening via Apple Podcast, I would be most grateful if you would leave a review. For more content, head over to carmendebono.com.au, and I look forward to coming alongside you again. Until next time, take good care.